The first thing you do is make sure the vehicle is secure, because you're going to be getting under it. And I had a vehicle roll over me one time because I didn't do things right. And let me tell you something, you learn that one time and you don't forget. So I've got ramps, I've got two 3,000-pound jacks, and I've also got car stands under it. They're 3,000 pounds a piece. The car probably don't even weigh that. But anyway, make sure it's secure. First priority. Next thing, pull this front panel off. You'll see it under there taken. And some of the tools you'll need is a couple of these, and to take all of them out, there's screws. There's also going to be screws under there. Take those out. Next thing is push those tabs in so you can pop the panel out of the grill. You got to push those in first. Once you get the tabs pushed in, so this will come out. Actually, it was a little harder than that, but you get the idea. But you got to push those tabs in. Also, to get that panel out of the way right there, I took a bungee cord and pulled it back to hold it in place, keep it out of the way. Okay, so the way I'm going to run the wiring harness is I'm going to take this out here, okay, and then I'm going to run the wires under there all the way across to the passenger side fog light. So take that out. I guess this is for the people that design this. As you can see right there, it's not, you can't get the boat through. So you're going to have to do some fabrication using this and make the boat hole a little bigger. You don't want to use a drill, because if you break that tab, you've got a problem. Well, one down, one to go. Plus I had to pull this panel out right here to be able to get to it. You don't have to take the tires off, you know, I mean, probably make it easier, but you can get to them without doing all that. So I think it looks pretty good. Alrighty, got the fog lights in. You know, be sure to connect your ground wire. This is where I put my ground wire, coming from the fog lights, and then there'll be a ground wire on the inside. So I ran my wiring all the way across here and down to the driver's side fog light, and then that's the ground wire. So, and then I'm going to go in through the firewall right around there. Okay, after you hide your wires, run them all the way through. As you can see, I've kind of ran them down under everything, and we got to go through the firewall, right through that rubber boot right there. So we're going to go through the other side. First thing you do is you take the kicker panel off right here. Okay, and you take both pieces off. It all came off together, so that's good, because there's a place right there that I didn't put the little screw on the other day. I was just getting in here there'll be two 10mm bolts right there. You gotta remove those two bolts, and you gotta take this panel off. Whoops, sorry about that. Take the side panel off there. You'll see, I'll do it in a minute. Okay, you take the side panel off here. It goes here. And then you're going to have a screw that goes there that takes this panel off. So to be able to take it off, that's where I'm going to put the fog light switch. Now pull your lead wire coming from your fog lights. I've got a clothes hanger that I always use, and come through the rubber boot there. You can see it down there. I've come through the rubber boot, and I'm going to pull the lead wire through to go to the relay and my switch and everything inside the vehicle. You can see the end of the clothes hanger right there, the red end that's turned. That's where I'm going to be pulling my wire through. as you can see, I have these connectors. They're really high end. I'm fixing to heat that up and shrink it on there, but I cut the end so that I could, you know, do the get the wire through the firewall. And there's all your wiring. But these things are really, really good. They do a great job, and it also not only it waterproofs it too, but hopefully won't have to worry about that inside the car. Well, they are done. Fog lights are installed. Turned out pretty nice. I think it looks a lot better. That's where I put the switch to the fog lights right there on the dash. I got to do a little bit more to it, make it look a little neater.